Mastrmynd and the Indie Show, All Things Indie, is sponsored by Domestic Financial Management LLC. That's right, DFM LLC has been in the credit score improvement business since 2008. Their services include home loan modification services, credit building program, stopping harassment, credit strong program, and a checked credit monitoring service. For more details, call 909-279-7843. That's 909-279-7843. Once again, that's 909-279-7843. And ask for Will, all right? You can also find them online at www.dfmllc4.com. That's www.dfmllc4.com. Domestic Financial Management LLC. I don't really feel like cheering and clapping right now. You know how I start the show off. This is one time for your mind. Hey, it's your man Mastrmynd, me. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Look at my face. I had a lot of cool, fun, cute stuff that I wanted to start off the show with. But no, once again, I have to sit here and talk about another brother dying. Why? What? What was it? Not Thanksgiving. Halloween night. We lose Takeoff. Why? Bowling. Shooting craps. Houston. This is unnecessary, people. Why? Why do people not value life? It's just easy to snuff somebody out and not really care the next day. I don't understand why it keeps happening over and over again. How many people do we have to lose before we say, hey, man, let's put the guns down. Let's stop all this violence. Just because they're a rapper, that's somebody's child, somebody's brother, uncle, nephew. Oh, rest in peace to Takeoff. To all the people that know him, his family, all of his supporters. Hey, let's get up this. Can we get a collective moment of silence, please? Let's start the show.
Hey yo, it's about that time, man. The indie show. My main man, Mastrmynd.
The indie show, indeed, the flow sickening. Mastermind if I mastermind, the plot thickens. Good riddance to other pies, the odds against them. Tuesday at 8 p.m., we back in business. Key is in the building, Jay is in the building. Giving the feeling that most of y'all been missing. All things indie, is it banging or whack? Can't call it, but we'll be the judge of that. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we indie, ain't no canceling this. And Logic came through with the verbal assist. Major League, we indie, ain't no canceling this. And I'm gone.
The indie show with Mastrmynd.
One time for your mind, two times for me, responding to hip hop and show stopping, fast phone dropping, master of the wheels of steel. It's your man Mastrmynd, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Indie Show, All Things Indie. You just found your new favorite podcast that's secretly a late night talk show. I want to welcome each and every one of you. If you are a regular, thank you. If you are brand new to the show, thank you so much. Right now, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to log in now, because this show gets deep. We have a lot of fun, and it's a whole lot of edutainment in the middle. It's an experience, so I'm glad you guys are here. VVClife.com is the perfect way to watch the show and at the same time. And I get my energy from you. I love interacting with all the people in the chat room. So if you're watching us via Facebook or what's another place from bbclife.com, which is a YouTube. Hey man, go ahead, send me a message, say hello, be a part of the show. It's how we get down. First of all, I want to say hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
So, in hello neighbor, I gotta show love to the people that's showing me love. First of all, my man that's holding me down, uh, JS1, the producer. What's happening with you, brother?
I'm here. We chilling, man. It's just been so much work. It's been so busy, man. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to. You didn't take this week off too. I was like, man, I was sad we didn't do the show last week.
You know, I understand. It happened. You know, saying things happened. I took advantage. Our guest had to step away last week. He had a family member that had to go to the hospital, so we shot up some prayers for his family member. We're gonna reschedule. It's looking like for season 4 sometime in 2023. So it's gonna be a good look. Man, I had quite the experience. October was good for you, boy.
Yeah. Give us some good news, man. Tell me all about it.
Well, in no particular order, I auditioned for a game show. I'm not gonna say which one,
Okay.
but it went really well. So I don't, all I have to do is just wait and see what happens. But we'll see if they call me back, and we'll see what happens. But
Okay.
but yeah, I got my fingers crossed on it. But it went really well, so I'll keep you guys updated. All right.
Yeah, I hope it's not Jeopardy, cause
Oh,
yeah.
I know some stuff. I know some stuff about some stuff. Look, man, I might get like $750 watching Jeopardy. All right.
Wow. That's gonna break the record.
You know it. Big shout out to Jay Kales in the building. So, brother said missed the show last week for sure. Well, I'm happy you here. Now tell some folks to tune in. All right. So the second thing that happened in October, I had the opportunity to be interviewed for a documentary on college radio.
Really?
I'm rarely interviewed. So for one of my big time interviews to be in a documentary that is shooting for a short theatrical run and then Netflix, man, I gave them the full mastermind. They was in love with you, boy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the cut. So we shall see. We shall see. So I saw that Jay Kales joined the conversation. We got to show love to our indie insiders. You know that's right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me throw him up on the screen.
Let's go ahead and throw him on the screen. We're gonna get this ball rolling. Look at that. Big shout outs to Jay Kales, Heath Gunn, and Tara Love Diva. I thank y'all so much for holding us down. Hey, we might add another one next week, because if Alex Gray tunes in and chimes in tonight, he officially makes the plaque. So
nice.
We will see if Alex makes the cut. Alex Gray, you're on the clock. If not, you have to start all the way over, and that's 3 episodes in a row. While I'm thinking about it, I have to show love to all my international people that's been showing me love on the podcast. So we got people that's hitting me up from, I got to look at my notes, from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to Ireland. Ireland blew my mind, because I was like, well, I know from Ireland. But that's what's up. India hit us up recently. And last but not least, somebody with some money, hope I say this right, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. So Jordan is in the building. So I thank y'all. Keep on supporting us. You can find us on all the major streaming apps like Apple, Google, Spotify, Pandora, all them good ones. So we there. Just look for the indie show, all things indie. Have I covered everything?
So,
I think I covered everything. I think I want to go ahead and get this show started. You know, I'm excited about tonight's show. It is really going to be good. I would do a recap from next week for
from
last week,
last week.
but yeah, well, the week before, but I don't remember that. So we'll get to that eventually. Hey, we do a recap show every week. So if you go to our podcast, it's bonus content. Go to the podcast and check out me and JS or me or whatever guest I have, and we recap the show we just did, like this one right here. All right.
Yay.
Cool. Let's keep it moving. A big shout outs to my wife. I love her very much. The diva, she is tuned in and tapped in. And I also got a shout out to Kia Renee. I know she's out there. What up? What up? What up? Holla at your people. All right. Are we ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So I want to introduce tonight's guest. Tonight's guest is the CEO of Creole Girl Food Products. It's the CEO and founder. You know, we talked it big time, folks. You know, this is no little rinky-dink production we got going on. People love us and we love the people. Put y'all hands together for the one and only Mary Deville.
It's my country girl greeting to all you Easterners.
Hello, hello.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. I feel so privileged.
Oh man. Every time someone comes through here, we got to show them love, and I really appreciate you and your support. So,
thank you. I heard you mention a Kia Renee. Is that Kia Renee from Houston?
You know Kia Renee?
I know. I follow her. She recently started her own podcast.
Okay.
She does modeling and all that good stuff.
Okay, that's my people.
Light skin, pretty girl.
Yes.
Hot hair.
She sings.
I know her. Actually, I was supposed to set up something to get on her podcast. Wow, what a small world.
Small world. All right. Yeah, she is my co-host on this show as well. So
Okay. I follow her on Facebook. I've been following her for years.
okay, then well, you need to go back and check out some of our past episodes. We found out we were related because I was on Family Feud back in the day.
Okay. I will most definitely follow up with her and check you guys out.
All right. So I hope you didn't think this was your standard podcast where we just sit around and talk about stuff that happened years and years ago or whatever, and talk about geopolitical climate in the United States. No.
Whatever.
Hey, we have lots of fun on this show. And the people in the chat room, they keep it moving too. So the first thing I want to do is a segment I like to call Elevator Pitch.
Okay.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Shall I proceed?
So in elevator pitch, you have a certain amount of time to pitch yourself to me and to the world. All right. It could be up from 10 seconds up to 60 seconds. Your time is determined by the roll of a die. And I've rolled it and it landed on 3. So that means you have 30 seconds. Make it creative to tell me all about yourself. If it is excellent, we will continue on with the interview. If it's terrible, I will say, thank you so much for your time. I will holler at you later. No pressure, though. No pressure. You got Houston on your back.
Hey.
JS1, you got 30 seconds for the lovely lady.
Yes, sir. I apologize. I'll be right with you in just a second. All right.
I feel so pressured now.
No, yeah, no pressure. Look, you got this extra time to think of something, but yeah. So 30 seconds is what you have. and I will not
All right.
interrupt.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yes.
So my name is MP Deville. I am the mother of 3 grown adult children. I am a native Louisianian. That's where the Creole girl comes from. I have been living in Houston for the past 23 years, and I am the owner and founder of Creole Girl Food Products. And the reason I founded Creole Girl Food Products is because I could not get the flavor and taste that I needed to have here in Houston. So I decided to start my own brand.
Oh, I like it. She landed the plane. I am impressed. You landed that one perfectly. So I guess we will continue on because that was mighty fantastic. All right,
Well,
so
thank you.
our next segment is something that I like to call New Phone Who This.
New phone, who this? New phone, who this?
So we got somebody in the chat. Ronald said you should have went straight to the brand pitch. I mean, she did an amazing job. I love it. I love it. All right. So
Well,
and
tell
New
Ronald
Phone
I
Who
had
This.
tell Ronald I had to give a little background about who I was and kind of intertwine that with the business.
Exactly. That's how she did wonderfully. So I am not mad at all. All right. So in elevator pitch, I'm going to ask you some questions, some rapid fire questions. Is keep it 100.
Oh
All right.
gosh.
Can you do that?
I can do it.
All right. So I'm gonna start. All right, cool. I'm gonna start with an easy question, and then they're gonna keep on coming. The first question is, what are the top 3 spices that every person needs in their kitchen cupboard?
Salt, cayenne, and garlic powder.
Salt, cayenne, and garlic powder. Okay, then. I see you. All right. Nice, nice. The chat room started already. JKL says, Ronald out here trying to pull strings. And then Ronald is not going to let it go. He said, your preamble wasted too much time. It's 30 seconds. Man, it's going down. All right, here's our next question. Twitter, now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, where are you going to go? Nubia?
Where
Fan base, Blue Sky, that's the creators of Twitter, or Black Planet?
Well, the only one I've heard of is Nubia and Fanbase. I am already on Fanbase, but I like the sound of Black Planet.
Black Planet is old school, but they still here.
Old.
Yeah, they keep reinventing themselves. Yeah, just yeah, Black Planet was I think was the precursor to MySpace. Yeah,
Well,
all the black people left Black Planet.
Well, Fanbase is really similar to like an Instagram. I don't know anyone that's comparable to the Twitters unless perhaps it's Nubia, because I know Karen Hunter runs and operates that. So if it's about discussion and journalism and things of that nature, I would think that Nubia is probably the closest thing to Twitter. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I think there is a pay structure with that as well. So everybody's not getting in. All right. Yes, JKL's Black Planet was everything. The new Black Planet, I'm not so sure. We shall see what happens. I signed up to be a part of Blue Sky, so we'll see what's popping when Blue Sky pops up. All right, next question. The election is next week. How do you vote? Do you A, early vote, B, mail-in vote, C, vote on election day, or D, man, I ain't voting. My vote don't matter.
Definitely an early voter.
Yes, yes. I did the same thing. People in the chat room, you too can answer these questions. We're interactive here on the indie show. All right. Let me see. And next question. Black Panther comes out on November 11th. Do you plan on seeing it A, on opening night, B, opening weekend, C, wait for the DVD or digital release, or D, wait to see it at the Dollar Movie?
Probably not opening night, not opening weekend, not the Dollar Movie, not the DVD. Probably a little bit after it's kind of settled down in the movie theater.
I'll take that because I was going to use that one as an option. So there we go. I'll let you have that one. Oh Lord, here we go. I love these comments.
I do need the full effect on the big screen like the original one. I got to have the big full effect. Yeah, but I'm not going to. I don't like the crowds.
I can dig that. Ronald said he's going to wait for Disney Plus.
Golly, that's waiting a long time. He gonna wait like 3, 4, 5 months. That's
Ronald cheap. Look, okay, JKL said opening night to hang with strangers.
Right.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's how you supposed to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going backwards, JKL says he leaves his job early to vote. And Ronald says he mails his in. All right, here we go.
For that day.
Okay, JS1, what's the next?
All right.
These are my favorites. How do you like your grits? Cheese, sugar, salt and pepper, or butter?
C and D.
What was C and D?
Salt and pepper and butter.
Oh, okay. Woo! I was scared it was sugar. All right, I had to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. Because I know some Houston folks. There's some Houston folks out there that put sugar on it.
I only live here. I'm from Louisiana. We do salt, pepper, and butter in Louisiana.
All right, baby. There we go. Ronald says occasionally A, but not B. All right, Ronald. All right, no sugar. All right, next question. What's your favorite pie? Pecan, sweet potato, pumpkin, or Dutch apple?
It's half and half. I'll do some sweet potato and pecan.
Oh, nice. I made a sweet potato pie with pecan halves on top of it. And it turned out really good to me.
I do them both. I love it. Louisiana pecan pie. That's what we do.
Okay, then. I see you. Next question. You're hosting game night. What 2 games are we definitely playing at your place, MP?
We're gonna do some spades and maybe some charades.
Spades and charades. You made JS1 happy. Anytime somebody says spades, it's on and popping.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next question. You're doing so well. JKL says, oh, hold on. What's the first song on your groove session mixtape when you're trying to set the mood?
Anything, Maze.
Ah, okay, then go ahead, Maze. Frankie Beverly in the building. All right.
Anything, Maze.
So JKL says, I must seek out this Dutch apple pie that you speak of. Man, Marie Callender's makes a delicious Dutch apple pie. I'm not a real big apple pie fan, but when I had that one,
crumble on top. Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, changed my life. I was just like, okay, then.
Not Marie Callender. You got to do Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith, was it Mrs. Smith? Okay, I'm gonna try Mrs. Smith now.
The brown box, Mrs. Smith with the Dutch apple with the crumble.
Okay, then. If you suggest it, I shall try it. You got any more questions up, JS?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Hollywood just greenlit a movie about you, MP. what actor should play you?
Oh,
Yeah, I
maybe
asked this question.
Tandy Newton.
Ooh, okay. I see it. I see it. All right. That's it, JS?
No, sir.
Oh, well, you tell me. Keep them coming. Let's go. You're cutting cords. Which streaming service has to go? Is it Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, or Amazon Prime?
We're gonna throw away that Paramount Plus.
Everybody throws away Paramount Plus first. I actually kind of like it.
I do too.
I've never seen it. I never watched it, so that's why I had to throw it away.
Oh, that's easy for you then. All right. So, well, we're moving along expeditiously. I love it. What you got? What else? It's karaoke night. What song is your go-to song?
Oh gosh, it's Aretha Franklin's
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
gosh. I can't think of it, but it's an Aretha Franklin favorite. Damn,
Sing
I
it.
can't think.
Go ahead, try to sing some of it.
That ain't happening.
Oh,
That ain't happening.
oh no.
That was hard.
Well, you can't fault me. If it happens to come to your mind, just let us know.
Yes.
Big shout outs to Shalonda from Arkansas. She's in the building. How you doing? Hey, appreciate you tuning in. JKL says Ignition Remix is his song. All right. Boom, don't judge me. Wait, is that for your mixtape or for your karaoke?
That's for the karaoke. That's the one I'm playing with.
Okay. All right. We ready, Jay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We moving on?
Yes, sir.
All right. It is time for everyone's favorite segment. It's called We'll Be the Judge of That.
Court is now in session.
And we'll be the judge of that. We're going to listen to 3 independent artists, play their music, and we're going to critique them. And the winner of the show, whoever wins, get the most votes, they get to move on to the next episode. Tonight is a special episode because our returning winner is GK Super. If an artist wins 3 weeks in a row, they'll become champion. This is his 3rd week. If he can defeat these 2 artists that we're going to produce first, he will be champ. Or he could go home defeated if any of these 2 other artists gets more votes than him. All right. We're going to start off with a young lady by the name of Janae. Janae Music is our first one. And what is the name of this song, JS1?
The name of the song is Watch Out. So let me pull it up for you, and then we can get this thing going.
Let's go.
Let's move us down to the bottom. There you go. And we can enjoy the video.
Yeah, that's all that come to mind when I'm thinking of war shit. What I say? Southside.
Hey, Skinny, you ready? Look, tell them hoes watch out. I pull a drop out, come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out, still gon' rock out. Tell them hoes watch out. Yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah. Tell them hoes watch out. I pull a drop out, come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out, still gon' rock out. Tell them hoes watch out. Yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah. Tell a bitch move when I come through. Man, these hoes, they been ran through. Said you got a gun, I got one too. I stay with a hammer and I play with the tools. What you gonna do when you see me? Been running your mouth like Fiji. That shit'll cost you, gon' leak it like faucets. Split your shit like the Red Sea. Call me Moses when I come through. Bought the gang and bought the whole crew. Playing games like hide and seek, but I'm not playing. I'ma show you. I'ma lay your ass down in dirt. They gon' call your mama at work. They gon' send a Amber Alert. You gon' end up on a shirt. Tell them hoes watch out. I pull a drop out. Come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out. Still gon' rock out. Tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Tell them hoes watch out. I pull a drop out. Come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out. Still gon' rock out. Tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Stop playing with me, bitch. I'm too grown. I will pull up at your home. But you start, I won't leave you alone. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. You gon' get pressed out, how you ass stressed out. I keep a nine, but I show what this tech about. You ain't gotta guess now, it's been addressed now. Bringing me tension, I had you ass stressed out. Trainer, how you ass run on retainer. Cause you gotta pay if you on my way. This is my only disclaimer. Don't know if you notice, but I don't have beef. I say to myself, don't be in the streets. Don't feed in the bullshit, cause trust I'ma eat. I put you to sleep, rest in no peace. Tell them hoes watch out, I pull a drop out. Come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out. Still gon' rock out, tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Tell them hoes watch out, I pull a drop out. Come through broad day, clear the whole block out. Ready to slump out, bringing them ops out, calling them cops out. Still gon' rock out, tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah. Said tell them hoes watch out. Yeah, yeah.
All right, that was Janae Music. This video caught me on the wrong day. I'm getting Migos vibes with the and all them ad libs and everything, and then with the gun imagery and everything, it just didn't do anything for me. J. Kells, who was like, yeah, this go hard. Yeah, production wise, it was standard. And her lyrics, standard. It didn't really jump out at me. The video quality was pretty cool. But overall, I'm just not feeling guns. I'm over it. But that's just me. Maybe if I rewatch it another day. If it wins, I'll watch it next week and we'll may have a different perspective, but today it doesn't do anything for me. All right, MP, what do you think about
you kind of read my mind when the first thing I saw was the guns, and I was like, why does everything have to be around guns? Or, can we do something without the guns? The video quality was wonderful. She's a beautiful girl. Also, the lyrics weren't all that impressive. The lyrics weren't all that impressive, but it's me, average. Nothing to jump up out of my pants about.
I feel you. Hey, Ronald, what did you think? I know you out there, Shalonda. Let us know if you're in the chat room. Be honest. Tell us what you think. JS1, before we move on, what did you think about the video?
Production value was great. You know what I'm saying? They had some really good cameras. I have to agree with you today, Mastrmynd. Not saying that we have agreed before, but be in light of the death of, Takeoff and the death of a lot of rappers, due to gun violence, stuff like that. And just in general, I've been in my, advanced years, just been straying away from that type of imagery and not even really feeling like that should be a thing. You know what I'm saying? My next question I always ask is like, what's the result? So are we doing more of this? So is this what all of her music is going to be about? Is it going to be about violence? It is going to be about this? And like, who's the audience for this? Because if you're targeting 35 and older who are in the guns, I don't feel like that's going to be their thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if I do collect guns, and I got a bunch of friends that collect guns, I don't feel like that's their thing, that they look for videos and music that's all about gun violence. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to target younger people, then why are guns a part of the conversation? So, I feel like there's a difficult scenario that has to be dealt with here. So, like, other than that, the production quality is there. You know what I'm saying? And there's some other issues there, but hey, production quality the visual quality is phenomenal.
Gotcha. All right. So look, we 3 for 3 on that one. All right. So hold on. J. Kell says we have made our kids numb with this music. Shaking my head. You right, bro. You right. All right. Next artist, and we'll be the judge of that, he goes by the name of Don Alte. What is Don singing or rapping about, sir? What's the name of it?
Chocolate Girls. The record is called Chocolate Girls.
All right, dude. Should be interesting.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I've been thinking about you. To this, you ain't a rookie. Swear you got my heart locked down with that home style cookie. You are one in a million. You always know how to make me feel good. Can't nobody else. I ain't even looking. Listen, I like chocolate girl, all shades, different flavors. Shit, diamond in a pearl. Shit, got us with a mentor. Yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through. Yeah. Queen of my world. I like chocolate girls, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. You a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through. Queen of my world. One time for the baby mamas, dealing with the drama. I went back and forth with mine for a long time, so I know a lot about that. Now I'm single, living just a baby father. If it's good, let it be good, don't take the love for granted. When I fuck around, I know you can't stand it, cause that's how you turn trust into damage. Addicted to your touch so long, I could not turn the page. Finally I met someone better, it took me so long to turn away. Lord knows I ain't wanna see my family separate, but we better for it. It feel like we better for it. Now that it's a new day, it's all about my seed while I carve a new lane out here. And baby girl, you make me feel great. When I'm low, you let me know that I still got a way out of here. When I get you stressing all day, you remind me I'm blessed to be alive and that I'm straight out here. Don't come across your kind every day, so I ain't letting go, baby, no, I ain't finna play out here. I like chocolate girls, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. You a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through. Queen of my world. I like chocolate girl, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. She a goddess with a mentor, yeah. Cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through, yeah. Queen of my world. I like chocolate girls, all shades, different flavors. She a diamond and a pearl. You a goddess with a mentor. Little cinnamon swirl. She relate to what I've been through. Queen of my world.
Kill said, man, this is crazy. Hands up. That was Don Alte with Chocolate Girls. Man, I didn't really watch the video because I was like, it was a vibe that caught my attention. The last video, I was just like, oh, wait a minute. So I pretty much looked off and closed my eyes and just felt it. And I was just like, this is a really nice that I can see myself playing in the future. If it's in the background, if I heard it on BET Soul or something like that, I might turn it up, let that thing ride. I enjoy that. What about you, MP?
It sounds so familiar.
Oh,
It sounds auto-tune-ish.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like we don't have any. It appears that he wants to have that persona of a jagged edge type group, but he doesn't have the vocals to match the persona he's trying to put on. So I just want to hear some real R&B. I don't want to hear the auto tune sound anymore. Roger and Zapp did that back in the 90s, 80s, late 80s. So I mean, if I listened to it multiple times, I'm sure it would rub off on me, as most music
Yeah.
does. You listen to it multiple times, but it just sounds familiar.
No, I got you. And that's beautiful because it's honest and it's raw. And this is what we do. This is the indie show. We're showing love or in critiquing indie artists, and hopefully they can grow from what we tell them. This is a safe space for the artists as well as my guests. We tell it like it is, but we just don't crush them. JS1, what you about to say? You about to crush somebody?
Nah, I loved this video. Like, this took me completely off guard. I loved everything about it. I love the vocals. I love the production. Like, I loved just, even the visuals. They really, and people don't understand, like, with this generation, you really can get people to do almost anything on camera. So for them to show women but not take it too far to where it's like they're in G-strings and all that, like, they showed them being alluring and attractive and beautiful without going over the top. It had taste to it. It had, it was just a beautifully shot video. To me, the vocal work is great. His visual appearance is great. It wasn't like he's wearing a bunch of Balenciaga, but it still reeked of class and everything. And I just like, this is how you do it, especially if you're an indie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm personally going to add this to my playlist. I'm going to be listening to the music, and I actually want to hear more from him. I think he did a phenomenal job. That's just my personal opinion.
All right, going backwards. Sapphire Jim, what up, Sapphire? Responding to MP says that was an honest opinion. Very true. And J. Kells is a fool. He says, did we listen to the same song? Just kidding. And going back to the you made a laugh. You shouldn't have laughed. Now J. Kells is about to go in because this dude is nuts. All right, so Shalonda is responding to the first video. I'm just go back for a second. She says, I can identify with the female presentation of strength during such tumultuous times. The beat and music were enjoyable, and the timing is realistic to all those it speaks to. I liked it. All right. Yeah, I told you where my headspace was, so it's cool. So she is currently reviewing the second video right now. And going back to Sapphire about this video from Don and Alte. Sapphire said, I like the track. It was smooth. Definitely something I've heard before, though. All right. Everyone has had their say. Last call. All right, JS1. Before we get to the third video, I want to introduce our current winner, our possible champ. It is the one and only GK Super. GK is in the building. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, sir. It's always great to be able to chat with you, my friend. Real quick, did you do any Halloween partying?
No, I was locked in the studio making new songs, to be honest with you.
Oh, new songs. That's what I'm talking about. We waiting. We are waiting, sir. So I want to put this out here. 2 weeks. You had some serious battles, and you've stepped up and continued to shine. Some are close, other ones you just been blowing them away. How has the response been for these past 2 weeks?
It's been a humbling experience. I'm proud of everybody that's doing this because it takes a lot of guts to put yourself in front of the world. It's teaching me that sometimes your message is bigger than you. and to be very mindful of what you're putting out to the world, because we are talking to kids too. We are talking to people that want to learn from us. So I just feel like for all the other artists, I love y'all, what y'all doing. I love that y'all are putting yourself out there. Just think to yourselves, like, who are we talking to at the end of the day? Are we doing this just to be like cool, or are we doing this like, what is this really about? Like, and I guess it makes me more mindful about who I'm talking to, what I'm doing this for. Is this about me like looking good in front of people? Or is it about me being able to touch people's souls anymore? Like, I feel like you were saying, somebody said it, like we're being desensitized from what's going on, and I really feel like that's what's going on. I want people to start like considering that if someone gets hurt, even like Quavo and Offset just got shot. It's like, Takeoff, my bad. Y'all don't. He got shot and killed, and it's like, I have to be mindful not to be talking about violence all the time. It's like, it's not cool, it's not trendy. Like, and I'm not saying anything against the girl that was up here. Like, I'm proud that you're doing something, but just be mindful. Like, we affect everybody with our music. Our message should be timeless. It should be bigger than us at this point. Like, we have to actually start looking at each other as something bigger than what we have been seeing each other, and maybe we'll move accordingly.
Good, man. He preaching already. My man, GK Super. So, not to bring the mood down or anything, but you brought up Takeoff. With you being based in Atlanta, how did his death affect you, especially when you found out about it?
When I woke up this morning and I got online, that's the first thing I saw. It made me go back to sleep. I didn't even want to actually believe it, and I didn't want to accept it. A lot of people don't know, I met the Amigos before they were famous at the Coca-Cola factory in downtown Atlanta, and it's shocking to see how much progress and how far they got, and then to see him taken away so shortly. I feel like how did it affect me is I see myself in him. I see another young Black brother trying to be successful with his art and end up passing away. And sometimes it's the successful ones like people target. I'm not saying whether he was or not, but I feel like people look at us differently when you actually make it, when you find a way to be positive throughout the situation. You know, a lot of us in the Black community, we come from rough backgrounds. When we finally make it out, we finally make it to the success of being able to be an example for the world. I feel like those people are taken down. It's like almost like we're humiliated and we're cut down out of our primes, where we can be an example for the world of even if you climb up, we'll tear each other down. And I think we got to change that.
Yeah.
I'm not to cry, guys. It really hurt because I see myself in him.
Oh man, let's take a moment. So I want to put this out here. You've done it 2 weeks in a row. Came out the winner. If you win tonight, not only will you be the first winner for season 3, but you will be the first male winner for this win. No, we'll be the judge of that on the indie show. It's been nothing but women. If you can pull it off tonight, you will be the first male winner and the first winner of season 3. Are you ready to introduce your video to the listeners, to the viewing public?
Yes, sir. This is GK Super. We Are the Gods. Produced by.
Well. That's
I like it.
GK Super with We Are the Gods. I'm gonna go straight to you, MP. I want to hear what you got to say.
I like it. I can see myself rocking to that. He's very lyrical. The lyrics are educational. He's giving me a kind of a Tupac, Nas, Common kind of vibe. It's positive. It's inspirational. I like it. Winner. I can
see already. She gave you 2 thumbs up and the winner. She can just pass you the trophy. JS, you got anything else you want to add? Because y'all already know how I feel about this one.
No. I mean, of course, y'all know I love this record big time, and like it's crazy. Every time I listen to the record, I keep hearing new things that I like about it, and you know what I'm saying. I get more and more into the lyrics. So like, definitely big salute, bro. Like the record is fire. You know what I'm saying? You did a killer job on it. And for you to compete and you're the only one without a visual, that makes it even crazier. It's like you've been winning and you ain't had no visuals at all. So that's that's the quality of the music. So shout out to you.
Yes, sir. Look, Sapphire Jim said Tupac, Nas. Wow, that's huge. I totally agree. Shalonda hit you with the absolutely. And just real quick, Shalonda went back to the second song, went to Don's song, and said on the second song, I absolutely loved it. The music, the message, I loved it. All right, so we'll see what she has to say about this one. But yeah, man, to go against all the challengers with no visuals, just a picture and your fire content, bravo. Bravo. Oh, hold on. Shalonda says, yes, he's speaking truth, and the truth should always lift us up. Man, you got winners in Arkansas and everywhere. Real quick, everybody in the chat, let me know where you representing from. If I have people from India and Jordan and Ireland representing, I want to know where y'all coming from too. So, JS1, tell these people how they can vote. Tonight's the night. Is GK Super going to become our newest champion, or will somebody new take the reins and start their run?
So all you got to do is go to vote.theindieshow.co, and then you can cast your vote for the one that you want to, you enjoy the most. Please go. You only have until the end of this. How long are you giving them? Are you giving them 15 minutes? You give them to
I'm gonna give them 10 o'clock tonight.
Boom. So that means y'all better get vote right now for the artist that you want to win, and that winner will be back next week, or the champion takes on the crown and gets all of the goodies that come with being the champion.
That's right. If he wins, he also will have a show based around him and also be the face of our next mixtape. All right? Or not. It's up to you. You have to vote. If he wins, we have 3 new people next week. Either way, it's going to be 3 new people next week. All right, cool. We ready? That's what's up. Vote.theindieshow.co. All right. You know what time it is? It is time to interview the one and only MP Deville. Hey, GK, if you want to stick around, you can stick around in the green room. If not, I understand. We appreciate you, homeboy. All right? You got anything you want to say?
I'm going to be here watching, and it's nice to meet you, ma'am.
Pleasure's all mine. I love your music. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
It'll only get better.
I'm loving the love in here. This is beautiful. Shalonda, targeted by the enemy and challenged by God to stand in faith in times to come. All right, she out here preaching. Thank you, Shalonda. So, JS, I have an intro for this section. I know, right?
I can't believe that it's finally me and you and you and me, just us.
Yeah, we're funny.
101 with Mary Deville. Should I call you Mary or MP? Which one you prefer?
Mary's fine.
Yes, ma'am. She said it's fine.
I'm called all Mary, MP, Patrice, whatever.
Oh, okay. Now we know what the P stands for. All right, there we go. Look at that. The interview is great already. So you're from Louisiana.
Yes.
What part of Louisiana?
Born and raised. I actually was born in Lake Charles. I moved to Houma, Houma, which is right outside of New Orleans, when I was young. And then we ended up moving back to Lake Charles when I was about 10 or 11 and stayed there for the better half of my life. And then I eventually moved to Houston in my adult life.
I've heard of Lake Charles.
Mm-hmm.
So is it safe to say that your love of food comes from being from Louisiana?
That is correct. And now let me lay this out on the line to all you folks who do not know. Everyone in Louisiana can cook. So
what?
Everybody in every area of Louisiana cannot cook. I know that a lot of people put New Orleans on a pedestal, but New Orleans does not have the best food in Louisiana. Their food is more commercialized because they have so many tourists, and it's more of a tourism city. But if you want the best foods in Louisiana, you're going to go to southwestern parts of Louisiana. That's Opelousas, Lafayette, Lake Charles, the little cities outside of New Orleans. Don't go up north to Ruston near Grambling, because that ain't good up there.
Wow.
And I love all my people, but if I'm gonna be real,
fine. Hey, you telling the truth? Yeah, because I was gonna be like, hey.
Everybody in Louisiana don't cook the same. So I'm just saying.
Okay, then since you brought it up, what should I eat if I go down to one of the good places in Louisiana? Should I just get me a shrimp po' boy and just call it a day?
No, if you're going to go to Lafayette, Lake Charles, or Opelousas, first of all, you need you a link of boudin. You have to get you a link of boudin.
What is that?
It's like a sausage, but it
okay. I thought it was some hoodoo. I didn't know what was going on.
No, it's called boudin. Boudin.
Okay.
Boudin. Some people spell it DAIN. But you can get it smoked, you can get it regular, you can get seafood, it comes in all varieties, but it is called boudin, and it's a link, and it's quick, fast, in a hurry. When you don't want to cook, that's what you get. If you wake up from a hangover, you need you a link of boudin, a beer. But boudin.
Do I put it in a hot dog bun or a hoagie bun or something?
Nope, you just eat it right out the casing. Right out the casing. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. All right.
Nope. Now, although when I was young, we did eat it with bread, but as I grew older, I got away from the bread, and I prefer the smoked boudin. It's more flavorful, and eat it with some crackers, eat it with some chips, but that's it. That's all you need.
Okay.
So you're gonna get so boudin's the first thing, and then of course you got to have you some good gumbo.
Okay.
Some jambalaya, a sauce piquant, shrimp, crawfish, etouffee, all of that stuff. So, but remember where to get it from and what area to get it in.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking notes because I don't want to fail this test. Southwest Louisiana, right?
The southwestern part of Louisiana.
All right, cool. Because it's a bunch of cities and names that I cannot pronounce properly. And I know they start with O's and U's, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't.
Eunice is good. Eunice, Opelousas, all of those little surrounding it. That's the southwestern part.
Opelousas. So I cannot spell it. If that was a spelling bee, I'm out. Like every name in Louisiana, if it was on the spelling bee, I was just like, y'all got this. I don't know nothing. Look, I'll spell Lake Charles and be like, okay, that's cool. I'm done.
Lake Charles is good.
So, okay, why was food your thing? I want to see how we built up to Creole Girl food products. What was that process of getting to that point?
Because cooking ran in our family. My grandmother had a cafe. My mom, my aunts, mostly everybody in the family cooked for a living. Cooking was in our blood. So being young, I went to the cafe, I cooked, I worked at restaurants, I did all of that stuff. And cooking is just a part of the culture. It's like, I mean, if you're not cooking and drinking in Louisiana, what is there to do? Exactly. You know, that's what we do. We cook and we drink and we zydeco. So it was just in my heart. And like I said, I grew up with a lot of the foods that we cook with. That's why it's really a pet peeve of mine when I see so many people all over saying, oh, my gumbo this and my gumbo that. Gumbos are not all the same. In order to have a very flavorful and delicious gumbo, you have to have certain meats inside of that gumbo. You can't put no Hillshire sausage in a gumbo and call it a gumbo.
I can't.
No, you cannot put no farm-raised shrimp in a gumbo and call it a gumbo.
I can't.
No, we do. We do smoked meats. We do smoked turkey necks. We do smoked homemade sausages. We do our.
Wait, hold on. People putting turkey?
Yes.
Gumbo?
Smoked turkey. Smoked turkey. It has to be smoked. It's going to give it that certain smoky flavor that's just going to blow your top off.
I just always thought that gumbo had to have some type of crustacean or fish in it.
Oh yeah, no fish. We do. I just made one the other day and it was the bomb diggity. So and all of my recipes are in my cookbook.
Look at that. Look at that. Bang.
You see what it's saying, huh?
Putting hot sauce don't make it Cajun.
So
well, I'm glad you brought that up.
So if you go to my website and order my products, I'll send you a free ebook of my cookbook for anyone that's interested. If you go onto my website, creolegirl.com, creolegirlfood.com, and order my Go Box, you will get my free ebook cookbook. Okay, so that has all of my recipes in there that you will love, and that's just the way it is.
Look at it. She got Creole Girl seafood dipping sauce.
That's
okay,
great.
I'm gonna go through all these pictures. Okay, what is dipping sauce?
That's okay. So we grew up in Louisiana eating crawfish. Crawfish was a delicacy. Ever since I was 2-3 years old, we were eating crawfish. And we used to make our own little homemade sauce for the dip. And my sauce was so good. When I grew up, people were like, "Oh, Mary, you should sell this. You should sell this." And me having the entrepreneurial spirit said, "You know what? That's not a bad idea." So I created my own sauce, and it is great for dipping crawfish. It's great on po' boys. It's great with fish. It's just seafood dipping sauce. I even tried it on my hamburgers, and it's good with hamburgers. But it was made for seafood mainly.
So your dipping sauce is better than that remoulade sauce that Hooters has for their po' boys. I just disrespected her. I apologize. I had to say it was somebody out there. I'm speaking for the people. All right. For the people that don't know better. All right. Okay. Cool. Well, look, just let us know that
you do better. When you know better, you do better. So yes, that's my sauce. So it's a seafood dipping sauce. Yes.
So this seasoned blend, all-purpose seasoned blend, is this for like frying catfish and perch?
It's for anything. You can put it on all of your foods. It has a little spiciness to it. It's low in sodium because another reason I created my line was because we have other crawfish seasonings out, but it's so salty. And I noticed that a lot of people will sprinkle seasoning on top of their crawfish. That's not the way to cook crawfish. If you're going to cook crawfish the right way, the seasoning goes inside the water. So when you suck the heads, you get all the good flavors out of sucking the head. Wow. But as I grew older and I was sucking the heads, it was a little bit too salty. I was like, oh, I could just feel my blood pressure just going.
High blood pressure. Yeah, you don't want them little lobsters to give you a high blood pressure. That's not what you want.
So what you want is flavor with low sodium. So my all-purpose seasoning has great spicy flavor and low sodium. So if you want to add your own salt on top of that, feel free. But I don't have a whole lot of salt in either of my all-purpose seasoning nor my seafood seasoning blend. It's just
now that's a winner because a lot of these prepackaged stuff has a lot of sodium. My wife is definitely looking for stuff that doesn't have a lot of sodium. That is one of the first things that she looks for when she's buying products. So for you to create something that is low in sodium, that's already a hit. That is
I
a
was looking
win
out
of
for
bravo
myself
to me.
because I love seafood. I love boiled crabs. I love boiled shrimp. I love all boiled crawfish. I love all of that, but I was not able to eat it and use the old school products that they had on the market. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do my own, and I'm gonna take out this salt. And feel free to add if you like salt and you want to add salt as an option. Feel free to do that. But mine is just going to give you flavor, no salt, just flavor.
JKL says, what show is this again? This is the indie show, All Things Indie. When I say all things indie, I mean all things indie. Do you know how long I've been wanting to do a food show? I want to do a cooking show. And so
we can do that one day. We can also do that. You put me on the mic, I'll be cooking right there for you.
My God. Look, when she hit me up, I was just like, yo, yes, we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and make this happen. She was like, as soon as you can, the earlier the better. I was like, boom, I got this open date right here. Let's go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are chatting with MP Deville. She is the CEO and founder of Creole Girl Food Products. Before we move on real quick, to Mastrmynd Games, then come back for more of the interview. The name Creole Girl Food Products, how did it come about? Why did you land on that?
Well, actually, I called it Cajun Girl Food Products because Southwest Louisiana it's comprised of a Cajun culture. So I named it Cajun Girl Food Products. And then my kids and a lot of people around me was like, why you called it Cajun? You should have said Creole. You more Creole than Cajun. Don't put no goddamn Cajun. So I said, okay, Jesus, hurt me. And plus, someone else had a product out called Cajun something. So in order to cover my ass, I said, you know what? Scratch that. Let me just redo it and give it another name. And it's a part of my culture. And I identify with my culture and with food. So what better name?
You open this door. What is the difference? Thank you. Yes, give her some props, people. Give her some props. The difference between Cajun and Creole.
It's in the cooking. Cajun is cooked more. It's more of a Southwestern form of cooking. That's where the smoky meats come into play. And whereas Creole is more like stewed types of foods, so you'll have more of a tomato base when you would call something Creole. And it's also a part of the heritage, us mixed folks, we all got all kind of shit blended up with us. So of course that's called Creole. And that's the same with the food. The food comes from all different nationalities. So when you mix it all together, it's a mixture. So it's called Creole. So
okay.
Cajun is more of a culture. It's the zydeco, the language, the food, the smoked eats and meats and things of that nature. It's yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like Shalonda is a fan. She says yes, she loves gumbo and crab, but she likes it mild. And she also said earlier that I have had boudin with white rice.
Yes, it's rolled into the casing. It's white rice with some gizzard and liver and rolled up into a casing, and it's cooked to perfection. And you can have it regular or you can have it smoked.
Oh, that is a sausage taco? Okay.
It's a soft sausage.
Hey, this is MP Deville. This is the indie show on Mastrmynd, and it is time for Mastrmynd. If she's laughing now, she's about to have a ball. Hey, I hope you're having a ball too. JS1, play my
Let the games begin.
Oh my gosh.
All right. we're gonna save this question for later. All right. When we come back to the interview, he's want to know what the best Louisiana dessert is. All right. But we're not gonna do that in this section. In this section, we're playing games. And the name of this game is, I changed it like 90 different times, but I landed on Let's Eat. All right. So in today's game, you have 10 questions. All right. If you get 3 strikes, it's over and I win. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get it, Mastrmynd games. And so, but the people can help you. If you found something that you are struggling with, the people in the audience can help you. All right.
Okay.
So if you need some help, just ask them. But I'm going to ask you if this is your final answer. Are you ready? All right.
I'm ready.
In Let's Eat, I'm going to give you, I made it easy for you. I'm going to give you 10 fast food restaurant slogans. You have to just tell me what the name of the restaurant is. All right?
Okay.
You're going to either get a correct buzzer, you're going to get an incorrect buzzer, or you're going to get a that's correct bell.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. He's stupid. Okay. I'm reading comments. And the first question is, let me find it because I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody to take a look at. The first one is better ingredients, better pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Is that Papa John's?
Is that your final answer?
Maybe.
I need a final answer.
Pizza Hut.
You got to make
a
decision.
I'm going Pizza Hut. Final answer.
You go with Pizza Hut. Final answer.
Yeah.
Who was it? I always tell my wife, always go with your first thought. And the actual retail answer is Papa John's. No, sir. Papa John's was the correct answer.
That old sweet ass pizza.
Oh, she better keep it 100 with these foods. Oh man. Okay, yes, that is strike one. I'm very happy right now. Okay. In October, I was having a losing streak. All of my guests were winning. All right, so okay, woosah. Here we go. We're gonna bounce back. The second one is, I'm sorry, I was too busy laughing. This one might be a bit difficult. World's greatest hamburgers. World's greatest hamburgers.
Can I ask a question? Because are these local food chains? Because you might be calling out some slogans for some food chains that are not in our area.
They may not be in your area. They are a chain. They may not be an Appaloosa.
I'm gonna go with that White Castle burger thingy.
You sure you want to ask for help from the chat room?
Somebody help me. Can somebody help me? World's greatest hamburgers.
World's greatest, and don't cheat. I don't need anyone getting on the internet typing this in. I can tell. I know. She's saying White Castles. Y'all want her to stick with White Castle? I'm gonna give y'all 10 more seconds. Oh man, they either cheating. Wait, hold on. My man. Oh, look in the chat room. GK Super. He says Fuddruckers. You can either.
I started to say that.
So you can either say, "Are you cheating? Are you looking at your phone?"
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, good. So do you want to keep your?
I'm gonna go with Fuddruckers. I'm gonna go with Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers. Yes, it's Fuddruckers. Woo, Lord.
Thank you.
DK Super. Look, you gave him all them good compliments. Now he coming through for you. All right, I knew that was gonna be a tough one. So all right, here we go. Eat fresh.
Ooh.
She got excited.
Ooh.
Oh, she got excited and then forgot everything.
Is that the green and yellow? What's the green and yellow?
Green and yellow, yes.
The long sandwich.
The long sandwich is green and yellow. Yes.
Help someone. What? I don't eat none of that shit. I don't even like fast food.
Well, GK Super, your new buddy, he happened to say Subway. Yes. Subway is correct.
Okay, thank you.
We are here struggling. I'm not gonna help you because I need a win.
I gave y'all the hint, the green and yellow long sandwich.
You did. I was gonna let it slide. I was just like, you see it. I was about to say, as soon as you say sub sandwich, I was figuring you was gonna get it. But in Appaloosa, I guess they call long sandwiches. I got it.
No, we call ours po' boys. We call our long sandwiches po' boys.
Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of things on a bun, this one is think outside the bun.
Ooh.
Yes.
Think outside the bun.
Think outside the bun. This is a good one. This is almost like a throwback. Think outside the bun. GK Super said you did great. He was laughing when you was trying to describe Subway.
Outside the bun.
Think outside the bun.
So that means, are we thinking on the chicken side? Because outside the bun means we're not talking about hamburgers. That means we're talking about
exactly. You're breaking it down. You want to know what GK Super says?
Yes.
He says, I think it's Taco Bell.
Ooh, shitty meat. Yeah, let's go with Taco Bell.
Wait, what did you say? What did you call it, Taco Bell? It's the correct answer. Yes. Woo! Oh man, this is hilarious. I didn't think this was gonna be so funny. Oh man.
They serve folks that grade C beef. That's why you go to the bathroom when you eat it. That's why we call it shitty bell.
Oh, okay. I got you. Ooh. All right. Here's a good one. Here's a good one right here. This is another throwback. Let's see.
Oh, they didn't shut all ours down out here. That's
I want my baby back,
Yeah. Oh. They closed all ours down out here in Houston.
Everybody's jumping in to help you. Let me see.
Somebody help me. It's the little cool place. This little restaurant. It used to be real popular. Baby back ribs. The baby back ribs, and they used to have the great chicken salads and the big crunchy chicken with a big old salad. But somebody help me.
So GK Super says Chili's. Luckily, they asked questions I knew. While you kept on running and talking, he says Chili's again. So, and also, what else is popping? Somebody else say something? And JKL says Chili's. They can both be wrong, or they can both be right.
I think it is Chili's. There's another one on my brain, but I think it's Chili's.
She says Chili's. Final answer?
Yeah.
Congratulations, it is Chili's. You got 3 of them right, 1 wrong. All right. This chick said Mazio's. Who brings up Mazio's? I actually saw a Mazio's just last week. I didn't even know they were still in business. It's a pizza place. Back in the 80s, Mazio in Arkansas, Mazio's Pizza was Mazio's Pizza and Godfather's Pizza. They were big.
Yes. Yep.
So you remember Godfather's?
I remember Godfather. We actually still have one in Houston. I passed by not long ago.
For real?
Yep.
I did not know they were still in business.
One.
All right, number 6. Eat more chicken.
Is that that's Chick-fil-A?
Correct. You are correct.
Okay.
We're gonna keep this thing moving. You got that one right. This one might be a little tough. Could be a scratch in your future. Come hungry, leave happy. She's gonna need the music on this one, sir.
Come hungry, leave happy. Come hungry, leave happy. I can hear it in my brain. Come hungry, leave happy. And I know that's probably not the case. Probably leave real upset.
This dude right here.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
give you a hint. Yes, GK Super says IHOP. He's a young dude.
I think it may be IHOP with them all them pancake stacks.
Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of IHOP?
I'm a
Why
home
is that?
cook. I cook at home. I haven't found a place that can cook better than me yet.
Tell it.
So why go out and be disappointed when I can home cook nice, good food in my own house?
That is true. Well,
I absolutely hate going out and spending money and then being disappointed. Now, another place here in Texas that everybody rave about and think it's the bomb diggity, Papa Do's.
Yeah, we got Papa Do's here. Don't go to Papa Do's because I don't eat alligator, so I don't need to go.
Alligator's fine, but it's an imitation.
All right. Well, I have to tell you, even though you taking shots at all these other places, IHOP is correct. You got another one. This is the indie show, All Things Indie. This segment is called Mastrmynd Games. Our challenger is the one and only MP Deville. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, 1 wrong, and we have more to come. Here we go. What is this? We have the meats.
Oh, Arby's.
Oh, she didn't even need any help on that one. There you go.
Why did we forget his that voice?
So I know you don't like going out to eat, but you started a precedent. What do you think about Arby's?
I think I only ate at Arby's one time in my life.
Okay.
We have a thing out here that when we pass, we're like, who eats at Arby's? Because you never see cars at Arby's ever. I said, somebody got to be eating at Arby's because they got Arby's open on every corner. So somebody's eating there. But
Arby's is delicious. But you say the same thing other people say. Who eats at Arby's? People hating on Arby's. They sleeping on Arby's. But Arby's
the one time I ate there years and years ago because I like cold cut sandwiches, I thought it was okay.
Okay, cool.
But that's not one of my, like I said, I don't do fast food.
Here's another throwback. We got 2 more left. I need you to miss
Wendy's.
these 2. God dang it. With that, he automatically wins because we only have 1 left. We'll go ahead and read the number 10. But yeah, congratulations. All right. Last but not least, toasty.
I'm
This
not
is a
familiar
throwback.
with that.
I don't. Yeah. All right. Let me see if anybody's gonna get this one. This fool is crazy. J. Kell says Arby's is the Illuminati. Stay woke. Oh man.
Toasty.
I'm gonna give you a hint. This place sells sub sandwiches.
Okay, we have Firehouse Subs. We have that other one that's based out of New York. Oh, they're the ones who toast their bread. Oh, they're the only ones that toast the bread. They toast the bread. Quiznos.
What?
Quiznos.
Quiznos is correct. For the past 5 minutes, the answer's been on the screen. But I like the way you got there. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. She's the first champion of Mastrmynd games for November. Put your hands together for MP Deville. What was hilarious was the way you was just breaking down and taking shots at all of these restaurants. I love that. You kept it all the way 100, and I thank you for it. Oh, well, man, everybody out there like, why are people calling me while I'm on the air? I don't understand. I'm not going to answer the phone. All right.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yes. Honesty is the best policy. Oh, that's what we call it. I got you. All right, we're going back to the interview. We're talking to MP Deville, and going back to the question, J. Kales asked, what is a great Louisiana dessert?
We have a lot, but since the holidays are coming up, some of our favorites that we do, of course, we do the pecan pie, we do the sweet potato pie, we do the pecan candy or pralines, as some people call them.
Yes.
Banana pudding. Those are banana our top.
Mm-hmm. Really? Okay, so if I would have said beignets, you would have said that's tush.
Beignets are good. They're good, but we're not making that on the holidays.
So the way you said they're good, it was just like it's at the bottom of your top 10.
No, they're really good. I cook them often, but it's just not something I wouldn't qualify it as a dessert. It's more of like a breakfast pastry.
It's
like a donut, a breakfast donut, something you eat with coffee.
Yeah, I call them Cajun donuts. So are the bottoms supposed to be hard?
The bottom?
Yeah, the bottom of the beignet, because someone brought me a box of beignets from Louisiana. I forget what the name of the company was, but
Cafe Dumont in New Orleans, from New Orleans.
No. It was like a person's last name, I think.
Dumont.
Who?
Cafe Dumont.
Was it? They come in a white box with white lettering on it.
Green letters.
Blue letters. Yeah.
No, they're not supposed to be hard. That's why when you cook a beignet, you're supposed to eat them really quick because all it is a ball of dough, fried dough. Yeah. So you want to eat them when they're fresh and hot. If they get cold, they'll get hard.
Oh yeah, well they were put on ice and sent to me across town. All right. Yeah. Jay Kells wants to know what's up with the baby in the cake.
That's luck. If you find the baby in the king cake, that's luck. You get, if you're the one that bites the baby or gets the baby, you make a wish.
All right. We're choking on little plastic. Have you ever found the baby in the king cake?
Yes, often.
Often. So you just know where it is, huh?
Well, not really. I just happen to pounce up on it. I don't know.
You just happen to cut in the right area. I got you. All right, so going back to
fingers sticking out.
Going back to Creole girl food. So Creole girl.
Look out for that toe sticking out the door.
What parts of the country? That makes sense. So, and do you send your products to various places across the country?
All over the United States.
Outside of the United States too? Okay.
Not outside of the United States, just throughout the United States. I get a lot of New York sales. I get a lot of California sales. I'm actually in Kroger's in some of the Midwestern cities.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Can we have you ever heard of the store called Publix?
I have.
All right. So Publix has has something where you can order something. If they don't have it on their store shelves, they will order it for you.
Oh,
Do you think it is possible if we wanted to have your stuff come to the store? Are you on
order
the
it
East
so
Coast?
pardon? Am I on the East Coast?
Yeah. Do you have stores like any Kroger stores or something
No,
that your
they're
product is in store?
no, they're in the Midwest.
Okay, mostly in the Midwest.
Yeah, I
I'm
have a
gonna
couple of
see.
them in
I'm
the
gonna ask
Midwest.
public.
But
I'm gonna ask public.
yeah, order. Yeah, go ask Publix. Tell them, hey, we want this, and I'll ship them to Publix.
All right, that's what's up. You heard it, right? All right, real quick, we're gonna do a segment called Indie University. Is when I'm gonna ask you about 5 keys to indie success for your business. All right.
Okay.
Did I have my I missed it. All right, cool. Ready? All right, here is the first question for you. And it is, what's one misconception about owning your own business that people need to know the truth about?
A misconception. It doesn't happen overnight.
Mm. Oh, that is a good one. All right. Um, what's the toughest lesson you've learned from starting your own business?
Mm, that you will make a lot of mistakes.
Mm. What's the greatest joy you've gained from starting your own business?
Knowing that I will be leaving a legacy for my children.
Oh man, that
And
is
and hopefully generations to come.
as an independent entrepreneur, who do you turn to for advice?
My independent business owner friends who've been in business for years and have been successful at it.
And last but not least, someone watching this interview may be contemplating starting their own business. What advice would you give them?
It ain't for the weak at heart.
Mm.
You have to be passionate about it. There are going to be highs and lows. Some days, once you start, some days you won't make any money. Other days you're going to make a lot of money. You just have to be. You can't put your feelings in it. If someone doesn't shop from you or buy from you, that's okay. Keep on moving. Keep doing it. It's work every day. Every day you have to get up and do something regarding your business to promote and to push your business to the next step. And sometimes you'll think that it'll never happen, but if you look back, like right now, I can honestly look back and just look at everything I've created. I mean everything. I created everything involving my business, from the labels to the ingredients to the packaging to the website to the marketing. I was the one wearing all the hats. I am the one that did. So when I look back on it at now, I'm in awe that God gave me the strength and the ability to do every single solitary thing that I look at pertaining to my business. I did it. And when you're starting off, you think that you'll never get to that point. But when you look back, you'll be like, wow, I actually moved the needle and didn't even realize that I was moving the needle when I was moving the needle. So it takes consistency.
Wow. If you had to do it all over again, would you do it the same way?
No, I definitely would not. I would hire many people to do. I would hire other people to do it, because now I know how it's done. I can follow them to make sure that they're doing it the way I need them to do it. So I know all the ins and outs of it, how to set up my Amazon platform, how to set up my Shopify, how to set up my Google Analytics, everything, how to shop for labels, and how to get someone to one of my children's my children's father, she designed my art for me, but That was it. So I know every in and out that I need to know about starting a business, but I would not do it again. I would have someone do all of that legwork and I would just simply supervise.
Would you ever go on Shark Tank if you wanted to increase your business or do something to get help from them?
I guess if I were able to scale at the magnitude that I've seen a lot of the people that are on Shark Tank have scaled at. But I'm not sure because I'm not ready to share my business with anyone quite yet.
Makes sense. Makes sense. If you weren't doing this, what would you be doing if you weren't in the food business?
Well, I have a master's degree in adult education, so I would probably be teaching.
Oh, okay then. I see you. What school did you go to?
University of Phoenix.
University of Phoenix. Big shout out to University.
Look, I'm a late bloomer. So once my kids grew up, one of my other dreams was to go back to school because I knew I could do it. So when I turned 30 something ish, I decided to enroll in University of Phoenix after my kids were grown and out my hair. And I did it. And everybody used to talk about it. University of Phoenix, that's not even a real school. That's not. Now everybody's online. Everybody online.
They are super legit.
We set the tone for everybody, every college online. Now everybody and their mama trying to be an online college. So yeah.
I've enjoyed talking to you. And this was a real J. Kell says this is a great interview. I appreciate that. She's a great person. She's easy to talk to.
Guys, I appreciate it.
He wants to know, can we get her link posted in the chat? So I posted Creole Girl Food Products, girl with a U, right? CreoleGirlFoodProducts.com. How can people reach out to you if, I don't know, they want to learn under your learning tree, get more products, or just chat with you? How can they reach out?
Yeah, I can follow me on my of course you can follow me on any of my social media platforms, Creole Girl Food Products, IG and Facebook, or you can follow me on my personal IG, MP Deville Lifestyle, and MP Deville Facebook. And message me. Send me a message, send me a chit chat, whatever.
Oh, in 2023, can I invite you back so we can do like a cooking segment?
Of course. Actually, my oldest son, I wish my oldest son was here. He's in the DR now. He's moved beyond Texas. But he's actually a chef.
Word.
He's actually a chef. So although I taught him, I look to him now for some skills. He's taught me some things because he got the professional cooking skills under his belt. Mine are just homegrown from experience.
Well, we need to do a mother-son edition. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll talk. Man, so one more. Hey, if y'all have any comments, bring them in. Questions right now. About to wrap up the show. But J. Kells, he says, congrats. Oh.
Thank you, J. Kells.
Great example of what you can do when you put your mind to it. Ain't that the truth?
I appreciate that. And let me tell you, also on my personal IG account, one of the whole reasons I started my business, I went back to school, is because I wanted to set an example for my kids, and I wanted to break generational curses because I grew up in a very dysfunctional household. I had 9 sisters and brothers, and I watched my mom and my stepdad go through all kind of crazy stuff. And a lot of the same stuff still goes on to this day. It's repetitive, it's generational, whether it be high school, teenage pregnancy, whether it be verbal abuse, physical abuse, whether it be incarceration, drug addiction, whatever the case may be, been there, did that. So my little book, Generational Cycles, Putting the Brakes on Family Dysfunction. That's my other book I wrote. So you can find that too on my link. So I just saw this whole thing with this Krishan and Blueface and all this toxic love that they have, where she's getting her ass beat all the time and getting tattoos. It just infuriates me to see that there are still so many people out here with such low self-esteem and that think that abuse is love. And I know it's not love. I watched my mom be abused growing up, and it was horrific and traumatizing. And I always told myself I would never allow myself to be in that type of relationship. So that was one of the reasons I wrote the book. And I just want people to perhaps read the book if they see themselves in it, if they see themselves repeating those cycles. Change yourself, because what your kids see you do, they will repeat. And that's how the cycle continues to continue and continue. So we got to stop the cycle. And so
all right,
that's another.
I appreciate that. That was so real.
Yeah, that's another reason why I am where I am today, because I wanted to make a change within my life. And in order to be an example to your children, you have to be the example.
All right, so everybody's wanting to reach out to you. Once again, can you repeat your social media information, please? Then GK Super said the same thing. He says, you're super cool. Please say your Instagram again.
MP Deville Lifestyles. MP Deville Lifestyle. If you go there, click the bio on my link, you can get access to all of my products.
All right. Lifestyles with an S at the end.
Lifestyle. I don't know if it has an S or not.
Y'all figure that out. All right. I just posted it.
You'll see my face. You'll see my face, guys. That'll be me.
It's going to be with or without the S. Y'all try both of them. All right.
Yeah.
Man, it is a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Let's please keep in contact. And if you just happen,
message me your address so I can send you a Go Box.
Oh my God. Okay, I got you. For real. It's love. Okay, then. If it happens to be a sweet potato pie in that box, I will definitely eat it. Pecan. But this is the part of the show I call this the last word. In the last word, we just kick our final shots and say if there's something that didn't get said during the interview, you can say it now. Reach out, say hello to folks that's been paying attention. But the floor is yours, MP Deville.
I think I've said it all, guys. It's been a pleasure. Just, like I said, follow me on all my Instagram handles. Follow and like. Build up my followers. I'm not big on those platforms, so my followers are really low. I'm busy in the real world doing real shit. But yes, I appreciate the support and the love. And if you want my free ebook with my good eats, order a Go Box. And if you order through Facebook, up until November 4th, you get free shipping. But that's only until November 4th. So you'll get free shipping, you'll get the Go Box, and you'll get my free ebook. Cookbook.
Message. That's the Indie Show exclusive. JS1, what you got to say?
Man, it's been a great show. And I can't wait to try her products out. So thank you for your social media and all your information, because we definitely want to support.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. I had fun.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. I want to say thank you to my guest, MP Deville. You are amazing. My man holding it down on the boards, JS1. Everybody that's in the chat, J. Kills. J. Kills says, MP was like the bomb diggity.
Oh, that's my word. Thank you, J. Kills. I appreciate it. I use that terminology all the time, the bomb diggity.
Shalonda says, you have to actually love doing it or it's not worth it. And probably won't prosper if you're not genuinely committed.
Exactly.
Shout out to GK Super, Janae Music, Don Alte, and it was Sapphire Jim, and a few other folks, and Ronald, and everybody else that's been out there watching the Diva. I appreciate you guys so much. Next week, I'm working on my guests. It's going to be a good show. November is going to be bananas. I have a lot of people. I was about to tell y'all, I got notes everywhere. I have a lot of people lined up for November. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things, and I'm excited. And I'm excited that you guys are here with me. So it's time to go. If you need to eat like me, I'm going to go eat. But tell everyone about the Indie Show, All Things Indie, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and I want to say thank you to our new sponsor. We have a sponsor for the month of November and December. Before we get out of here, JS1, play that commercial one more time. As soon as I finish talking, though, I just thank each and every one of y'all. Until next time, make sure y'all show love to MP Deville one more time. You know how to reach her.
Guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you next week.
Peace
I can't
out.
wait to see you in. Bye.
Hey, it's your man Mastrmynd, and the Indie Show, All Things Indie, is sponsored by Domestic Financial Management LLC. That's right. DFM LLC has been in the credit score improvement business since 2008. Their services include home loan modification services, credit building program, stopping harassment, credit strong program, and a checked credit monitoring service. For more details, call 909-279-7843. That's 909-279-7843. Once again, that's 909-279-7843. And ask for Will, all right? You can also find them online at www.dfmllc4.com. That's www.dfmllc4.com. Domestic Financial Management LLC.